what I'm going to do now, I need it to move to about 5 seconds. You can see this thing is still blinking, so it's still blinking. So I need this to continue, this leg cycle, this leg movement. I want it to continue. Let's go to the leg keyframes. So we are going to hit you to bring the keyframes out. So what I'm going to do here now is to copy and paste this till it's 5 seconds. Ctrl C, V on the keyboard, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. This will give it a kind of continuous movement. I want this to be up to about 5 seconds here. I wouldn't want to do anything beyond that, so that I'll be able to use the remaining to do some little animation. So now I need this to be here, so I will just so this is okay. So at this point, I want it to like point more upward. I want it to point I'm going to increase this comb because I will need to animate the cap flipping up to his head. So here at this point, the arms here, the arms behind, which is this, should also move a bit upward. So I added a keyframe to correspond with the last one. So I'm going to move this a bit further, upward, like it's pointing at the Bitcoin it found. Like it's pointing at the Bitcoin it found. So somewhere here. Okay. So we get down. It will get down to this. So you can see I'm just copying and pasting keyframes here, just to create some kind of organic animation. So I want it at this point here, it brings its hands down. It will throw this up, this arm. I want it to throw the hat up here, so that he will like flip, throw it up, rotating the cap to the head, and it settle down to the head. So let's do that here. The arms here, I'm going to create a kind of backward rotation, more as if it's getting ready. Oh, sorry. as if it's getting like, moving backward to see if you can throw this. Just giving it a kind of organic, a bit backward, then it flips this upward, like somewhere there. Somewhere there, and the hand swings backward to 0. So what I'm going to do here now is go to the hat at the top, which is this. So at this point, you can see like it threw up the hat. So at this point here, the hat is going to leave the hand. So we are going to keyframe the position of the hat at this point here. I'll keyframe this and get back. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to increase the comp so that I will have enough space to throw this up. So I'll go to composition setting. The height is about 3000, so I'll make it 4500. Let's see what I have. 4500. Yes, you can see the cap there, but this doesn't seem to be okay. I'll still have to increase that. Let's make it 5005 so that I'll have enough space to throw the cap. In the composition setting, I'll make it 4500. Let's see, 6000. You can use whatever setting. I could just naturally move that downward and have what I want, but I just wanted to retain what I already have on the other composition. So I'm going to make it 5500 to see if this will be enough, which I believe will be okay. So you can see we now have enough space for the cap to flip up. So, and as it goes up there, it goes up like this. From here it went up. No. Okay, this is still okay. I understand the parenting is still following the arm, so we're going to make this here as it comes here, somewhere around there. Then at this point, let's see, it drops to the head, because at this point the keyframe, so we now have I'm going to undo all of this. I'm going to remove the keyframes here. So what I can do here now is I will just delete the keyframes for the positioning. So at this point, what I can do is to duplicate the hat. One of them will be parented to the hat while one will not. So the second one, of the third hat will not be parented to the arm. I'll put it to none. So I'm going to cut exactly at this point so that it will form like a transition, a switch to the other, and I'm going to cut this at this point, the down layer. Then while the up layer, I'm going to cut at that point. What I just did there is I hit Control and open bracket and close bracket to create this cutting. So at this point now, this is when this move, you can see it stays there because it's no longer parented to the arm. At this point, it's like a switch. So I'm going to create a keyframe for the upper cap. I will create the arm 3, the heart 3. It has a keyframe. Okay, for the rotation, it has a keyframe. So I'm going to create a position keyframe here. So like it hits here and it went up. It went up to this point. We don't need to cut this because if you cut this here, it is going to reflect on the main composition here. If you have it cut up here, it is going to reflect that we have cut this. So you make sure it's within the composition size. Then at this point, you can see like this. I just want to make sure this is same thing with this. Zoom in a little bit. What happened is the keyframe was not recorded at this point. Alright, this is fine. So we're going to have a throw here. Something is wrong here. So we need to hit the position, the P on the keyboard to bring up the positioning of this heart 3. So at this point, we're going to create a keyframe. So it's going to move up here. You can see our keyframe has been added. So it will drop back to the head here. So for some reason this is not just recording. So guys, I'll fix this and come back.